So in a country that is dominated by feminism, you have like this Chad guy oozing testosterone and being like, no, it is time for men to step up. And unfortunately for him, he's also a right-winger, which I understand is illegal in Europe. The moment you announce that you're a right-winger, you get like 5 or 10 lawsuits claiming that you groped a woman or something. It doesn't matter if those lawsuits end with conviction, like their very existence is a taint. And to no one's surprise, this gentleman's presidential candidacy didn't go very far. Now, when I first saw him, and I saw him along with thousands of others people, because he actually managed to get a significant online following. But when I saw him, I was like, yeah, no, this guy's not going to do anything. And when I did say that, a lot of Irish subscribers got really upset at me. It's like, V, why are you like this? Why are you sabotaging? Well, I'm sabotaging with the taint of reality. I'm sorry, but if you look at what the president in Ireland can do, you realize that the function is almost purely ceremonial. I didn't make the Irish Constitution. I didn't decide that, but like you just gotta read, right? So even if Gandalf himself or Jesus Christ, the Messiah, came down on earth and became the president of Ireland, they wouldn't be able to do anything, right? Like Jesus' miracles are with healing the blind and raising the dead. None of those would be useful at fixing Ireland. I guess like in the case of an assassination, like he could rise back from the grave, right? And he would be hard to kill. But other than that, like the powers that he would get by being the president of Ireland to influence stuff in Ireland are very small. Now, the reason that McGregor dropped out is because he finally reached the point that I reached when reading the Irish Constitution, and that is that you need endorsements from the establishment. It sounds kind of insane, right? But like if you want to run for president, you need to have like actual politicians endorsing it. It's weird, right? Like despite the fact that the public would vote for you, it doesn't matter if the establishment doesn't endorse you. But again, despite the outrage, when you actually look into the Constitution, you understand why. Number one, the role of the president is ceremonial, right? And number two, there's tradition regarding English governors, and at the time it made sense, but now not so much. Whatever. There is a moral lesson here, and I don't think people are going to figure this out by themselves. I don't think like people will figure it out in the next coming decades anyway. But the moral lesson is that a lot of individuals like really want the daddy. Did you notice that? Right? Especially in Britain, like they want the daddy, they want the savior, they want Gandalf to come in, you know, with his wise beard and take the role of the daddy. Set the nation straight. Become the father. Unfortunately, that's not how it works in politics. Like, I understand, you know, like the mentality of wanting daddy to govern over you, right? Like, you need someone to rule over you like a king, a patriarch, someone that's wise, and he makes all the right decisions, and he fixes the nation, and he brings it back to how it used to be. It's very romantic. Don't get me wrong, but can we like have a politics that's applied to the current era? You're not going to get the daddy. The thing that you need is a movement and a change in mindset. And if you have that, that's how you can fix your country. Look at the Americans. Like the Americans managed to boycott Bud Light. In a world of rainbow capitalism, in a world where you had wokeness everywhere, and literally everything was like a good ally or else they would get fired or debanked, all of a sudden the culture has shifted and they started boycotting Bud Light, they started boycotting Target, and then you also get the politicians you want. But it was a change in culture, a change in mindset. It was a movement. And without the movement, you can't do politics in modern times. And the movement is also about negotiating, forming coalitions, forming alliances. A lot of time getting something that you hate, but in exchange you're going to get something that you like. That's how politics is done. The idea that you're going to have like Prince Charming coming from the MMA cage and fix your country is not very reasonable. Again, it's very romantical, don't get me wrong. I understand the appeal of it. Not going to happen. And so, how do you create a movement? Well, it's very difficult. It requires money. It requires finances, right? Like the reason Americans managed to create their movement is also largely in part because of Elon Musk. Elon Musk decided to buy Twitter and allow right-wingers to have a space to organize, to discuss, to talk with each other. The mainstream media was freaking out when Elon Musk got Trump reinstated. You need cash. You can't do politics without cash. I noticed that a lot of Europeans think that politics is about ideologies and ideas. No, it's about cash. The reality is, every politician cares about freedom and liberty. It's just that like there are politicians that want to restrict your freedom and liberty, and then there are politicians that want to protect or expand it. And the question is like, who pays them and how much? If politicians that care about your freedom don't get paid, then they don't exist. Politicians are self-serving individuals. They want to win the next elections. And in order to do that, they need money for campaigning. And they also want to make money because that's why they're politicians, right? In America, they were very lucky because of Elon Musk. The acquisition of Twitter happened by pure chance because he started it with a joke and he didn't actually want to buy it. Like he was trying to pussyfoot around the issue. But I don't think like the Bud Light protests, I don't think the Target protests could have happened in the Jack Dorsey era. When social media was hyper-controlled, locked down. If you were to have like people saying that, oh, we need to boycott Bud Light because of that commercial, they would lose their accounts. It would be like, oh, you're transphobic, bam. And then it's a lot more difficult for people to talk to each other. And so something like that is to happen in the UK. This is why they pushed the Online Safety Act. It's so that they don't get another BitChute, so that they don't get another Elon Musk. It's so that they can control the internet. They're terrified of this. Same thing is happening in Australia. Like they're trying to lock down the internet to prevent the opposition from communicating and forming cultural movements. And when I see people in Britain supporting the Online Safety Act, well, it makes me show that they actually want this, right? They can't complain if they support safetyism and they get safetyism. Except the safetyism is for the establishment, not for you. Yeah, so right now I understand that in Ireland they're also trying to censor the internet even further. It's a little bit dangerous because a lot of tech companies are in Ireland. So if Ireland cracks down on free speech, it's going to affect the entire internet. In my opinion, I wish that this guy could have won. But like again, even if he was president, he wouldn't be able to do much. It would have just been a symbolic victory. The reality is that Irish people need to start changing their politicians. Like, those are the elections that matter. And unfortunately, that doesn't get solved with having Prince Charming riding in on a nice horse and saving the day. What do you guys think, though? And let me know about that in the comment section. Take care.